explain something about picture frames. One of the things that costs a lot of money when you're wanting to frame your own work is picture frames, particularly watercolours, which need to be placed behind glass. Oil paintings also, though, especially large ones, can cost quite a bit of money to frame. The one behind me on the wall is 12 by 16 inches, and that frame cost me about £80, and that was 6 or 7 years ago. And it's a beautiful frame, but it's quite expensive, and it adds on to the cost of an original piece of artwork. So that's kind of where my idea of making my own frames comes from. So I go to charity shops and all sorts of places where I can source picture frames that are already a very nice frame, but perhaps the painting inside I don't like or I don't want, and I can use that frame. Because the hardest part of actually making a picture frame is the mitered corner where the frame joins the next piece of wood, and it has a 45-degree angle. Now I'm no carpenter, but I'm pretty sure that it's quite difficult to produce a really good mitered edge, and those that can make some amazing frames. So I've not got that far yet, so I won't lie and pretend that I can do this amazing woodwork thing that I can't do. But what I do is I use bits and pieces and stick them onto the frames. So I know some of you have seen my embellished frames where I've added bits of wood and trees and twigs and all sorts of things to make these fantastical sculptural frames. But I also do some simpler pieces as well. So one of the ones I'm going to show you now, just twizzle the camera around. Just bear with me a moment whilst I twizzle the camera around. Is this painting, and it's called The Holly King. Just bear with me, I'm just trying to find where. Oh, I think someone's going to come to the door shortly. I might have to call out the window. Front camera. So hopefully you can see this, that's better. So this frame is a reclaimed frame. And what I've done is painted it. It was gold, and I've painted it a black navy colour. And then over the top, I've brushed a very light navy, light white colour, and given it this beautiful effect. And there's the door. Just bear with me a moment. Let me just see if I can mute that. No, I can't. Hold on, this always happens when I go live. Just bear with me. Thank you. Okay. Thanks. Cheers, thanks, bye-bye. That should be my camping bed. Quite exciting. For the pop top for the van. So this is this painting. Right, now I'm just going to twizzle around, excuse the floor and my feet, and I want to show you this one. This wood it's got a frame stuck on the back of it, and the frame, just angle it down. Ooh, oops, that's how to nearly break something. The frame angled down. That white piece is an old frame, whereas this piece that I've stuck on top is it's the inside of a canvas. So the canvas was stretched across here. I didn't like the canvas, I made a mistake. So I took the canvas off, and underneath is this beautiful wood. And rather than waste it, I thought I'll stick that on top of this frame. So I'm utilising this mitered edge piece here. And I'm utilising the fact that this has got a recess already cut that the canvas will fit behind. And I've used no nails to stick the original picture frame, which was not very good. I got it from a charity shop. And then I stuck this piece over the top. And now I'm painting it using, I'll show you what I'm using. This stuff. it's called gesso or gesso. I never know how you say it. I didn't go to art college, so I wasn't taught these things. I've taught myself. So I'm going to call it gesso. And it's a lovely thick acrylic. And if you brush it on with this kind of brush gently, then you get the brush strokes that come through in the paint. So very, very lightly brushing it on, and then you get those brush strokes. And that makes it look, when it's finished, like wood grain. So it's a really good way of making your own picture frames, even if you drop it on the floor and try and sort out a delivery whilst trying to do a live stream. But hey, that's what happens. So I'm going to sign off now and crack on with this frame because I need it to be dry, ready for framing the final painting for the festival that starts on the 2nd of May. So, phew, right, I best get cracking. Anyway, I'll see you. Goodbye for now. Thanks for popping in to the Chaotic Madness Studio, and I will see you soon.